I did have a preconceived notion of the home buying process. I was scared to death because I've heard horror stories again about, the mortgage part of it, the going through the construction and things not going exactly right. They picked this type of flooring and this showed up or whatever. But I didn't have that with Lennar. There were little tweaks here and there, and my sales consultant helped me through that whole process.
No, this is my fourth home. As far as the purchasing of it or the process of it, kind of familiar with it. What I can say about Lennar and their mortgage company or loan officers that they set me up with, I think it was the smoothest closing transaction that I've ever had, as far as my homes. We came in, signed the contract, and I was probably closed within a month and a couple of weeks. That was really great, so I like that.
No, I've been through it a few times. I knew that home buying, the process can be laborious and it can be complicated. There's a lot of ins and outs in it, but this actually went rather smooth. This was the third home I've bought, and so it went really smooth for me, to be honest.
None at all. Again, compared to what I purchased in Virginia, compared to here, absolutely top-notch, first-class service. I never gave it a second thought of what they were supposed to do. They showed me what they could do. And like I said, they offer first-class service, and I like that.
As far as preconceived notions about the home buying process, we had a previous experience building our starter home a few years ago, and it was actually not a bad experience, but as far as experience and how it compares, there's no comparison. Lennar was much clearer. It offered a much better value than our previous home, and it was just an overall much more friendly and welcoming environment as far as the purchase and getting started and going through the entire experience.
When buying a new home, that's one of your largest investments that you're going to do as a family. So we were a little skeptic about what this would look like, if it was going to be pushy, what all the details would be about, but in the long run it was very user-friendly, very easy, and it was probably one of the easiest home buying experiences that we've ever had.
Yeah, I would agree with that. This is our second home that we've built together, and it was a lot easier process to go through. It was a lot of the things you think that are not going to be easy, like the design center, being difficult and lengthy. It wasn't that at all. It was very smooth. They're very informative of what you can and can't have. The quality of things at the design center was very good, and the whole process was very good.
We didn't have a preconceived notion, only because this is our second build. So we already knew what to expect going in, and it's a very interesting process either way. I believe whether you've done it 2 times before or it's your first time doing it, it's a very interesting process, but it's been great. Honestly, we've gotten all of our questions answered, and we've had all our needs met, and so it's been a good experience.